So the year is 1996. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, if you haven't watched my channel before, let me tell you, I'm from a very strict Baptist home, religious, with a capital R. And I had actually been baptized 3 times just to make sure I got it right, okay? Well, in high school, I listened to heavy metal because I was rebellious, and well, it's good music, most of it, if you love rock and roll and you're trying to rebel, especially, especially great. But there were a couple of bands I did avoid during that time, and that would have been AC/DC and Kiss. And, those were just, I felt too much, I was afraid to listen to them, from afraid of God. Well, in 1996, 10 years after high school, basically, I get a phone call at work from my husband at the time. He said, "We got free tickets. My brother and his wife's got tickets to go see Kiss." Oh boy. Oh, free, huh? Yeah, you need to get off work early. I've already talked to Dr. Jokes, and he said you could leave. Okay. Dr. Jokes says, go, have fun. Go, go, go. Okay, all right. And I just, all the way there, I was nervous. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't about going into their concert, no matter the quality of their music. I knew their jam was good, okay? But on the MARTA train, I said a little prayer. God, can you get me out of this? I really don't want to go in there. But it looks like I'm going. So just going to have to forgive me, Lord. And we get up there to the door where you go in. We're at the top stage, not far from the stage. Those were good seats, it looked like. And they tell us to come on in. And my sister-in-law is paying. She's giving them the tickets, and we've already gone in. We're standing there watching, and you could just hear the crowd chanting, and the drums are going. They had great drummers, and the fire was so hot you could feel it. The whole stage was on fire. Okay, yong dong dong dong, yeah yeah yeah. I was like, oh, it sounds good. Oh, man, it sounds real good. And it looks like we're going in. And all of a sudden, they start waving for us to come back. The ushers did. What? Is something wrong with my sister-in-law? What's happened? Did she fall? What's going on? So we go back outside to the door. And they pull us over to the side, and they said, you can't go back in there. What do you mean? And they point. So we go over there to where she's at, and she's just really upset and kind of crying. I'm so sorry. What are you sorry about, honey? I got the tickets. I don't know. I got the day mixed up. The concert's not... The tickets are for tomorrow. I don't know how I did this. I looked up at the sky, and I'm like, thank you, to God. I said, it's okay, And my husband said, no, it's not okay. I can't come back tomorrow. I've got to work. I took off tonight. Oh, Really? I thought. Wow. We get back on the train to come home, and he looks at me and says, "You did this." What? You didn't want to come anyway. I don't know what you did, but you did this. I couldn't have done that. I have no control. What do you mean? Of course, they start looking at me, his brother and wife. Well, let's just say it was a quiet train ride back to the parking lot to get home that night, and not a lot was said. And that's the end of that story.